Welcome in, everybody. Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, the free to play. Thanks for being here. Today is the 17th. It's not yet midnight. That's good. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. I haven't really been around to see if there's anything new. Hopefully there's not, but it could be. We're not spending crystals. If you're here wanting to see me spend crystals, we tapped out yesterday, so it won't be happening here. What will be happening is we're just going to do Kelleron, and that's it. We're just going to work on Kelleron and, just do what we can do, and that's it. We'll probably be lucky if we get to the, we just need one more. That didn't win, so there's that. And, that's all we're doing. We're just going to use everything for Kelleron and hope that we can finish him at some point before we get to, I don't know, before we get to something. I was like, where was I going with that? Anyway, before we get to where we need to be, I guess. Before we get to 54, before we get to 4,500 or 5,000. So we're going to hope we can get Kelleron done with all the pieces we need back before we get back up to the level where we can actually spin down again. It may or may not happen. I have there's no way of knowing if it will or if it will or it won't. But we'll see. And then everything else is spent. So yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. I want him to make sure I do this, jump in, join that thing, and we gotta go, sim this. And we didn't win. I don't know if you noticed, we didn't win our GAC match, which was no surprise. Interestingly enough, if you stayed and watched the end of the day-by-day video, of the daily video, then we full cleared. But on this account, we, of course, weren't able to full clear. But we'll see. I don't know if we'll end up winning that. Probably will, if I had to guess. Am I sure? Of course not. Are we going now? Everything else is pretty standard. We're going to try to, get enough stuff for our ships. We're going to try to get all this stuff so you can sort of get stuff from the shark shop if we need to. We do have two Zetas we can apply. We'll look at that as soon as we get down here. No. We got 720, so what do we need? We need you for Kelleron. That's probably not a bad thing, but don't need you for Kelleron. Looks like we need you. And that's going to be it. So we're just kind of supplementing our income a little bit every day. And it's going to be a super slow grind as we ramp back up gem wise. Still haven't touched conquest. I don't know. It's a thing, I know. But I think that's it. We're just saving up. We're continuing to work on Kelleron. We're saving crystals. It's not going to be enjoyable to watch, I can tell you that much. But if something happens, life-wise or otherwise, we'll do a chat every now and then about what's going on. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. As always, hold the line. God bless, and I have friends everywhere. Bye.